Hello everyone, Liz Hadley here. How are we today? I hope we're doing so good. So as you can see, I have a new accessory. I'm so excited about this because I've been competing in pageants for 5 years and I've never won. But the first pageant that I ever competed in, I said to myself, Elizabeth, if you try hard enough, you can do it. Never give up because it's what you want. So I just kept trying and trying and trying and trying until I finally accomplished my goals. And I worked so hard for this and I'm so proud of myself and I cannot wait to go to nationals. And with this new title, I now have a sense of obligation to improve the lives of the people that I help. Because that's really what I want to do, is I just want children of all ages to know that they can do anything that they put their mind to. And I spend a lot of time with children. And I think a lot of them realize that life is hard. And it is. But if you never give up and you believe in your heart that you can do it, you can. You cannot give up on something if you really want it, because it's going to happen. The other day, I had to go to Boston for a doctor's appointment, and I was walking through the city, and I was looking up at all the buildings, and I started thinking to myself how truly magical the world is, and how truly spectacular it is that I get to be a part of it, even for just a short amount of time. And I was thinking, there's people up in those buildings that are getting fired, or they're getting hired, or they're getting engaged, or they're meeting their office mate who they have no clue is soon going to be their best friend, or they're going through a bad breakup, or their sister is sick. They all have these stories and they all have pasts, but they also all have futures. And I was just thinking, everybody we walk by has something going on in their lives. So why can't we all just be nice? And why can't we all tell them if we like their shoes? Or, hey, you look nice today. Because that could just brighten their whole day. You have no idea what's going on in their lives. But I was also thinking how truly magical it is that I get to experience these everyday moments with all of these other people who are also experiencing their everyday moments. I don't think we think about that enough. And I think those little moments is what makes life big. It's not the mountaintop experiences like winning a pageant or getting married or winning the lottery. It's not that. It's the little everyday experiences that we have that make life memorable. It's when you go to school in the morning and you get 100 on that math quiz that you studied so hard for. And then it's when you go to lunch and you meet a new kid at school and you think to yourself, maybe they'll be my best friend. And then it's you go home and you say, wow, I have dance today and I love dance. And then you go to dance and you're with your friends and you're working on something. You have a goal. You have motivation to try hard. And then you go home and you finish your homework and you go to bed and you lay in bed and you realize how lucky you are that you just got to experience all of that. And all of those little days soon add up to be your life. And while it's happening, you don't realize how lucky you are. But we're so lucky that we get to experience those moments. I'm so glad that I get to experience the everyday little moments, because it makes me so happy. When I am teaching dance, I just want those girls to believe in themselves. And I want them to know that they're good enough just the way they are. They don't need anybody to tell them that they're pretty or they're smart or they're strong, because they are. They need to know it in themselves. So what do I want to do with this title? That's what I want to do. I want people to realize that you don't need anybody else's approval. All you need is you. I don't need a guy telling me that I'm pretty. I am pretty. I don't need a guy telling me I have nice eyes. Yeah, I do. I have green eyes. Only 2% of the population has green eyes. How cool is that? I don't need anybody to tell me that, wow, you have a really nice way of teaching. You know what? I think I do. Or, wow, you're really great with kids. You know what? I am good with kids. And why does that have to be braggy? It doesn't. Know it in yourself. You don't have to be walking around parading with all of your trophies or whatever, but know in your heart that you're good enough. You're strong enough. You're smart enough. You're brave enough to do anything that you want to do. Girls and boys of all ages need to know that. You don't need anybody's approval. All you need is in you. And it took me so long to realize that. It took me so long to accept who I was. I'm 20 years old, and it just happened for me this year. I hated living at college, but there was something inside of me telling me that that was wrong. There was something wrong with me because I didn't like living at college. Instead of me saying, yeah, I don't like living at college, but you do? That's great. So now I live at home. You live at college? Awesome. Yeah, I have curly hair. You have straight hair? Yeah, I have curly. Cool. You look great. Yeah, I wear glasses. Who cares? I like my glasses. Sometimes I wish I didn't have to wear them, but I have to. I'd rather see. I have long legs. Who cares? You are who you are, and that is what makes this life so magical. That every single person on this planet is different. But yet, we're all the same. Because we're all going through the same struggles, just trying to make it through another day. But we can. We need to believe it in ourselves. We need to encourage other people and teach young girls and boys confidence. And we need to encourage people to try new things, to step out of their comfort zone, because that could be the next. By trying something new, you could learn something about yourself that you never knew. How awesome is that? And how awesome is it that every day when we wake up, there's the possibility of something magical happening. Every single day is magical. And I don't care whoever tries to tell me that I'm wrong. I will just never believe them. Every day is a gift. And every day is magical. And there's something magical in every day. You just have to switch how you think. Because it's so important to know in your heart, in your mind, and in your soul that you can do anything. And I vow to the core of my being to encourage people that is truth. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you like it.